Mr. Mayor, Madam Vice Mayor, members of council, thanks for letting me come to you as a resident of Elizabeth City since 2007. I come before you as an individual who came out of the closet in 1989 about being molested as a teen. Coming out broke the silence and cover-up of 30 years. Some, but not all, of the sexual molesting occurred in the family bathroom scores of times. When evidence pointed to the finger that this was happening, my family ordered me not to tell anyone. My church looked the other way, and the government chose not to investigate. 40 years after the fact, the government of Caroline County, Maryland, where I grew up, did investigate, and the molester pleaded guilty after DNA testing was completed. Much of the testimony is sealed, but the hearings and sentencings are available to those who choose to investigate. The judge, in her sentencing, pointed out that rumors abounded in the county at the time of the molesting occurred, but people chose not to believe or to investigate to see if the rumors were true. Today, as one who has broken the silence of sexual abuse, I call upon this council to support the core concern addressed in HB2. I recognize this bill, as all bills, is flawed, and these flaws need to be addressed. I also wish to point out that this bill is not about transgendered people. People who have gender reassignment surgery in North Carolina are able to obtain new birth certificates reflecting their new gender identity. This allows them to use the bathroom reflecting their gender change. One question I have been asked in my choice to share this most painful experience is, was the molester a transgender individual? The answer is no. This is the reason I speak to the need to retain the custom of people using public bathrooms that match their gender. For me, as a young teen, using a public bathroom was a place of safety. It took away the molester's ability to follow me to the bathroom. At best, it is naive to believe people who violate sexual boundaries would not take advantage of the opportunity the opponents of this bill are seeking. At worst, it is callous disregard to victims of rape and sexual molesting by declaring open season to hunters or predators who sexually abuse other people. Rape and abuse are widely believed to be underreported. Conservative statistics estimate 1 woman in 6 has been raped or sexually abused. More progressive statistics estimate that the number be 1 in 3 or 4. The Elizabeth City website states that we have 9,498 women in our city. Using the most conservative estimate suggests that we have 1,583 females in this city who have been or will be raped or sexually abused. The vast majority of these women have not reported these assaults, and it may be years or decades, if ever, that it will be reported. And even then, it may not be possible to investigate or prosecute those who violate sexual boundaries. Men are also abused, while the ratio is not as high. It is probably several hundred here in Elizabeth City alone. It was 54 to 58 years ago since I was sexually assaulted, and little has changed. My family of origin does not want me to disclose this abuse. In fact, the last letter I received from my 88-year-old mother before her death in 2004 admonished me not to tell. I am concerned about repercussions on my 3 children and our 6 grandchildren and the children's spouses. My husband is a retired Methodist clergyman, and his bishops are speaking against this much-needed bill. Many in the church want me back in the closet rather than dealing with those who violate boundaries. The county government of 55 years ago ignored my cries for help. The federal government of today, like the church, prefers to disregard my sense of security and others like me by offering opportunity to predators who most likely are not transgendered to assault my personal boundaries again. Speaking as both a citizen and survivor of rape, I ask you to participate in protecting the most helpless in our society by supporting House Bill 2. Thank you.